It's 3 o'clock, Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. I'll call this meeting to order of the Board of Public Works in the City Council Chambers in Peru, Indiana. We have a roll call, please.
Bruce Carson.
Here.
Eric McCoy.
Here.
John Sturge.
Here. Next, we'll have the reading and approving of the minutes from our January 7th, 2025 meeting.
I would move we suspend the rules and dispense with the reading of the minutes and accept them as written.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. First item under approval of claims is the payment of claims dated January 21st in the amount of $323,546.38. Any discussion regarding the payment of claims?
I would move we approve the payment of claims from January 21st for $323,546.38.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next item under approval of claims is the regular payroll and monthly payroll for the council and crossing guards dated January 10th, the amount of $232,269.49. Any discussion about regular payroll?
I would move we approve the regular payroll and monthly payroll for the council and crossing guards dated January 10th in the amount of $232,269.49.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Last item under the approval of claims is the HSA biannual disbursement dated January 10th, the amount of $77,500. Any discussion regarding the HSA biannual disbursement?
I would move we approve the HSA biannual disbursement dated January 10th in the amount of $77,500.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving to old business, we have a request by Melissa Cox to place a blessing box outside of 58 South Wabash Street. The Chapel of Praise is in support. Last time, we'd requested some dimensional information on this blessing box so we could make sure it wasn't going to be anything that we didn't believe would fit on the sidewalk. We do have that. Thank you for providing that. Does the board have any discussion or questions regarding this blessing box now since we have the dimensions? It appears that it's going to sit on the ground and just be bolted or affixed to the building?
To the building, yes.
Okay.
Looks like there's, where's it going to be exactly?
So it's going to be between the two big windows of our church
okay.
and right up against the building. So under an awning.
And it's only 18 inches deep and about 5 feet tall, it looks like, a little over 5
Yeah.
feet.
Yes.
And tell me once again, you have other boxes like this?
We do not. There is other boxes within Peru, but they are on personal property where we sit in a commercial building, and that's why we would need permission for this.
Okay.
There's one on East 5th Street, and I believe there is one by the library.
Okay. I'm going to ask the chief of police and the chief of fire, do you have any issues with this sitting on the sidewalk for any reasons? Okay.
I didn't measure that sidewalk, but it's pretty wide.
It's- yeah.
18 inches isn't going to interfere very much.
When would you anticipate this getting done?
We were waiting for approval before we built it,
Right.
so
And if we give you approval, does this happen in the spring, or will it happen?
whenever the weather gets a little bit better.
Okay.
build it.
Well, I would make a motion that we approve the request for the blessing box to be placed outside of 58 South Wabash Street, based on the information that's been provided.
I would second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Next item under old business is a request by Brenda from our building department to award bids from the January 7th meeting. We have 4 bids, 4 properties to award the bids on today. Is it proper if I read all 4 and then we move to approve all of those, or?
I think that'd be fun.
Okay. The first property is at 363 West 7th Street. The bid, winning bid was from Keegan Studebaker and Jim Aspinwall, the amount of $2,583. The next property was is located at 214 West 7th Street. Winning bid goes to Wayne and Kathy Bunker, in the amount of $3,639. The third property is located at 64 West 7th Street. The bid is awarded to James Ballet. The amount is $2,926. And the fourth property is located at 152 East Canal Street. Winning bid goes to Rebecca McKinney. The amount is $2,583. Any discussion about these bids or awarding of these properties? If not, I need a motion to approve.
I'd make the motion that we approve the 4 bids, 363 West 7th for $2,583, 214 West 7th at $3,639, 64 West 7th at $2,926, and 152 East Canal at $2,583.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. The bids have been awarded. Properties, they have, I believe, 10 days. Is that correct, Dustin? 10 days to come and pay for the properties?
Yes, according to statute, 10 days.
Thank you. Seeing nothing further under old business, we'll move to new business. We have a request by Lita Harris to place a stop sign at the intersection of Monroe Street and Wayne Street. There's a stop sign on Wayne for north-south traffic, but there is not one on Monroe for east-west. Lita had an accident at this location, and several others have stated they have almost had one as well. Is Lita here today? No? Then I would make a motion we table her request until she's present, so we can get questions answered regarding this intersection request.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next item under new business is a request by Brenda with our building department to accept second round bids for properties located at 575 South Broadway and 576 Monroe, due to more than one bid being placed for each property at our January 7th meeting. So I will open the bids. And once again, we will take these bids under advisement and then award the bids at the next Board of Works meeting. The first bid is for property located at 575 South Broadway. Minimum bid is $7,000. The bid amount from Patrick Whitmore, $7,500. This is for a different property. This property is not one we're bidding on today.
Does it have an address on the front?
It says the property address is 304 East 2nd Street. So I will set that one aside. The next bid is for property located at 576 Monroe Street. Minimum bid, $3,750. We have a bid from Nancy Spencer for $3,750. And this last bid is also a property which is not on our list today. So we have two bids, one for 576 Monroe and one for 575 South Broadway.
I'd make a motion that we accept the bids and take them under advisement.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Seeing nothing further under new business, we'll go to communication. Is there any communications from the Board of Works?
No.
Department heads? The audience? Nothing under communications. I will need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.